Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. I'm way too important. I'm way too important. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again. Hey, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Panama Lou here on Joke Lou again. And today we got another unboxing slash range day footage. This one's gonna be on the Springfield Armory Hellion big box thing. Yeah, you see here with a big box. We're gonna get everything out, check it out. And then from here we'll go shoot it and then come back, summarize what we think. So I already cut this piece open here. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting all this stuff out. All right, a little box here. This will probably be a sling. This is a part of the gear up bundle. So that bundle is gonna give me a couple other items outside of just the regular gun, firearm itself. So I believe this is gonna be a sling. Sorry, a sling. What else we got in here? All right, we got that Vortex cross fire red dot right there. And we can put that on top. Let's get to what we really here for. Yeah. Okay. Don't need that. All right, let's turn that around so y'all can get a good look at that. So it's also coming with this nice carrying case. I believe, here we go. Got 2 magazines. One of them is a Gen 3, the other is a Gen 2. I don't know if that was part of the bundling. Maybe the firearm comes with one. They gave me a different one. But yeah, one of these is a Gen 2 MOE, and the other one is a Gen 3. So let's go ahead and put that back. We'll keep one out. Yes. Let's open up. We can open up that later. But what we really here for? What we really here for? You know what I'm saying? We're here for the firearm. So the lock, you know, they always gonna give you one of those. We don't need that. We got some paperwork with Hellion written on there. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look. Warranty activation. Activate your warranty. There goes the website and everything like that. Warnings. You got a nice sticker here. And then obviously your owner and safety manual for using the Springfield Armory Hellion. So let's go ahead and get this out the way as well. And get out. Here we go. That's what we need right here. Move this aside for the moment. So let me give you a nice look at the Springfield Hellion from afar. Here we go. Up close. There we go. So this is a rifle. It is a bullpup. And what they do is, with bullpups, they're moving the action to the back. So obviously you're holding it here. Your magazine and the action, all the action's happening here on the back end, compared to you holding it more so in this area and action being in front of you. What that does is it allows them to put this in a 28.25 inch package, and you're still getting a 16-inch barrel. So it's still considered a rifle. So 16 inches. So you're just talking about like this, more or less, give or take. I'll show you guys up close better. Let's see. So the barrel is going to be 16 inches, give or take. That much of it is the barrel itself. And then you can see there's probably another, 12 inches left. So it's pretty accurate, pretty good. I'm a fan. I've shot this at the range before. The range I go to has one that you can rent. So yeah, I definitely have checked it out before. One thing I like about this here, obviously you have some spring-loaded front and rear sights that are you know, just pop up right there. Let's go ahead and put this in. It looks better. There we go. Now we look like we're talking, you know. One thing I do like is that a lot of the handles are ambidextrous, really all of them. Charging handle, right-handed person, right there. You know what I'm saying? Charge it both ways. Safety, you got the safety right there. Same goes on the other side. Right. Outside of that, the mag release is right here. So you can obviously push that down with either hand when you're holding it. So that's gonna make life easy right there. All right. As you all know, I'm left-handed, so that is one reason why I truly enjoy this firearm and the idea of owning it. Now, as you can see here, we have that on both sides, so you can use that for a sling, and then obviously the hole that's here is going to be on both sides as well. So this is a fully ambi firearm. One thing I did want to make sure to mention is, as you can see, this is the ejection port right there. Now, if you look on the other side, it's closed, but you can find videos that show you how to switch it. So I'll be doing that because I'm left-handed, and with the action being moved further back, that also means that the ejection port is closer. So I can imagine when I'm holding it like this, those bullets are gonna be flying right here. If they go back a little bit, could brush on my face. So it's not gonna be the funnest experience, you know? So I'll go ahead and definitely end up switching that out. But for today, it's gonna be fresh out the box, shooting it with the ejection port going to the right, even though I'm shooting from the left. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out a couple more things about this firearm. Again, this is shooting 223 and 5.56. And typically you're going to be able to find that on the barrel. So yeah, up top, it does say 5.56 NATO. So that lets you know. And then also, if you see here, you can change the gas block. So you can make it S for suppressed and N for neutral, or normal, shall I say. So obviously if you want to put a suppressor, you'll be able to do that, and you can make the adjustment here so that it fires better with that suppress. And if you don't have a suppressor on it, you just leave it how it comes, which will be for N for normal. So we got that taken care of. One thing I also did want to mention, you know, you got this adjustable buttstock, which I believe it has 5 positions. So, you know, I think that's pretty good. It gives adjustability for different people. Also, when we're looking here at the rear sight, you can see here that it has 5 positions for you to pick from. So, you know, you can make it smaller if you want. You're trying to be more precise. You'll probably want to use one of the smaller settings. Right now it looks like it's on 3. I don't know if all of them come already on the number 3, but this one's on the 3. And again, that's 5 options there. So that's another thing that I do like. And they're pretty accurate, pretty quick. Looks like this one you can actually move the line up to. So, you know, there's a little pointy part in here. I'll show you that in more detail. And basically, you'll be able to adjust that up, as well as change between the 5 different the sight views here for the rear one that's right there by your face. All right, so we're gonna go over the M-LOK handguard right here. It feels very comfortable. I like the grip, I like the texture. It has 9 slots on it, and that's coming in 3 groupings of 3. You got the 3 o'clock for me, you got the 6 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock. And obviously holding it the other hand around, this is your 3 versus this being 9. So yeah, you got 3 on that. So you can attach all your goodies on there. I think that's very important that they provided that flexibility there for you to be able to do that. And then of course, in addition, you got the Picatinny rail up top, and you're gonna be able to put all kind of things up here. Looks like it's going from 2 to 32. So yeah, you got a lot of room here to add on. Okay, so now we've looked at it, we've gone over how ambi it is, we've gone over the adjustability, the M-lock, the gas block, all of that. Let's talk about the MSRP. The MSRP for this is gonna be $1,999, so basically $2,000. Now, it is still around the Black Friday period, and a lot of companies are still running deals. You can still get this. I've seen it as low as $1,650. So what is that? A difference of $350? Quick math. I hope I got that right. $350 compared to the MSRP. That's pretty good. And this is not just the firearm. So let's go ahead and just like put this down real quick. Again, the bundle that I got is coming with this Crossfire red dot here. I mean, it's cheap red dot. Let me get a pocket knife here. But anytime you're getting a red dot, that's one less item you have to purchase. And again, you can rotate them. I don't think you have to have a red dot or a light on every single firearm. Now, I do believe that having multiple of each makes sense. And then, of course, you would have them on the main ones you're using. You know, if someone has 10 firearms, what's the point of them having 10 of each? I don't really, you know, if you can afford it, I'm fine. That makes sense. Do you? But honestly, having maybe 3 to 5, if you have 10 or 10 to 15, you know, and you can rotate that on the ones you want. Or if, you know, for your subcompact, have a light, obviously the lights is going to be more specific. You have the lights. I have this light or these two lights for my 5 subcompact, etc. kind of firearms. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just take a quick look at this Crossfire red dot. I'll get off my soapbox about that. Let's see here. I like it. It feels like a quality product. I thought it was going to feel cheaper. You got their logo here and here, and you got like a little, take that off there. Check it out. Let's see. Looks good. Looks good. You tell me what you think. All right. Now, obviously, it's not on at that moment, but this is definitely. And then you got from 0, you got all the way to 11. So you can go from 0 to 11 on the position in here. And I'll dig more into this because, again, I mainly bought the firearm with the purpose of the firearm. You know, now it being a part of a bundle, that just made things a little nicer so that I have an additional red dot that I don't have to pay for separately. Usually whenever these things come in a bundle, it is coming at a discounted price compared to if you buy it straight up. So let me go ahead and just open up this here, which I believe is going to be a sling. All right. Real gear for the real world. This is a gray ghost gear, and that looks like this is out of Idaho. So gray ghost gear, and this is a nice little sling that we're going to be able to use here. I'll mess with that later. Here we go. This is what I was looking, what I didn't see. Here we go. And this is from who? UTG QD Sling Swivel. So you got the swivel right here, which is what I need. I was wondering about that when I looked at this, and it just looked bare without it. But we got that here, so we should be good to go. So again, this is the Springfield Armory Hellion. It's a bullpup. Many people who've looked into this know that these are made in Croatia, and Springfield brings them over here. I believe they've done the same with the Echelon, which I have, and I don't know if they did the same thing with the Prodigy, but with the Echelon, possibly that XD Mod 3 that I have video that I need to release as well. But yeah, this is coming out of Croatia. It's a great product. I like it. I'm a fan of the look, the functionality. Now, when I think about self-defense and I'm looking at a rifle, and those things are going to be this much, be a little bit longer. So I like the portability of this. Same thing with why I got my my Mossberg 590S Shockwave. It's shorter and it's a shotgun, but I can do more with it. It's more compact. So that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and got this. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this to the range and see what we can find. See what we can do. See how it looks. See how it shoots. How it performs. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go ahead and hit the range and see what it looks like.
May I ask you guys something? Where'd you get that set up?
Hey, we back. All right, so as you saw, I let off a couple rounds at the range using the Springfield Armory Hellion. As you know, I am a fan of the brand. And I agree, I will need to change out the ejection port. Right now it's coming out again, out here, through the right-hand side. I'm gonna need it to come out here. I took more shots than I put on video, but again, there were times where, yeah, it crossed by my chin. Even in the video, I don't think it shows it, but it crossed by my facial hair. Yeah, so basically, when I change this, anyone who's right-handed probably won't like shooting it because the casings will be too close to their face. It was close to my face, but I know that I can change that. So I didn't let that deter me from enjoying the experience, but it did make me adjust a little bit my neck positioning, my head overall. So that is one major thing I think to be considered. Whatever hand you're shooting, if you're left-handed, you're gonna have to change it. If you're left-handed, you're gonna have to change it. If you're right-handed, you're good. Actually, I did shoot with the right hand. I was off. There's a big adjustment to be made when you consider that the iron sight is here and the barrel's here. All right. So you think about that. That's probably like 2-3 inches of difference. Let's see. Get this. Let's see. We'll go middle of the barrel. Middle of the barrel. From the middle of the barrel to here. Yeah, that's going to be roughly 4 inches of a difference. So again, 4 inches of a difference when you're from what you're seeing to the actual barrel. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. 4 inches. And that's people say every inch counts. I'm just saying every inch counts. You know what I mean? 4 inches is a lot of a discrepancy when you're considering that most firearms have an inch or less. So that is one thing that I would consider a drawback. But again, with any firearm, you're adjusting to using it. And, once you start shooting, you need to aim up, down, to the left, to the right, whatever the case may be, depending on that firearm. So again, as with any other firearm, you got to get to the range, indoor or outdoor, doesn't matter. Get to the range and practice. Shoot your firearm, get to know what adjustments, what quirks it has, because no firearm is going to be perfect for everybody. Obviously, there's going to be something that's perfect for you and not for others, but I really enjoy this. I want to do an update video after I change the ejection port to the other side. I may even record myself doing it. But I don't know if that'll work, because I'll probably have the video up while I'm doing it and one of my headphones in so I can hear what they're saying. I might pause it some, I don't know. So I'll consider that. I may record myself changing the ejection port. Again, with that change, I think I'll be very happy. This is definitely a rifle I would consider getting a red dot for. Again, once you zero in that red dot at the medium distance that you need it to be at, you're not even having to think about doing some adjustments that you're gonna have to do with something like this. You're not thinking about that. So you get that red dot, and yeah, you're gonna have to go down on it to get it to mark properly. But once you have it set, you're good to go. And if any rifle you should definitely have a red dot for, I would say this is it. Now again, these are adjustments that you have to make. That doesn't mean that this is not a great firearm. I definitely like it for home defense. I think it's great. Having that red dot or getting that crossfire vortex on here make a big difference. So I'll get some more footage once I change the ejection port and have the red dot on it and the sling, and you know, so you can see what it looks like then. But yeah, thank you for tuning into the channel. I know I still owe you guys some more videos. We still got the Springfield Armory XD Mod 3. I got my Beretta 80X Cheetah back, so I may do a video on that. I know I told you I would do a 2024 gun collection video, so that's something else that I need to work on. I feel like there's something else. Let me see. Do I have anything here? I know I tried to do a list. Springfield Armory XD Mod 3. Still gonna do that. This is the Hellion. We got the gun collection. Oh yes, the Vanish holster. I have that in. I'm gonna do that video shortly, as well as the 9mm laser strike system. That one may be maybe the last video I do of the year, because yeah, I gotta figure that whole situation out. But I'm still working on that. Got this one out the way. I have already recorded the XD Mod 3, and that should be releasing shortly, you know, within a few days of this one coming out. So thank you again for tuning in this channel. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for tuning in.